monkey doctors. Oh, shut up, Grim. You know I'm a prelic. Oh, by the way, for anybody that actually hasn't heard the pronunciation, give me a quick second, like my nose is a little blocked. It's a prelic. So if you're not sure how to say it, it's like prilic. A prilic. And yeah, I would prefer people to, if you had to shorten it for any reason, to shorten it to Prill, because I don't want it to be April. It's not April. It's a Prilic, so Prill is fine. Let's see. So I had a whole heap of stuff out here. Are you? Oh, you two were meeting up? That looks like it's supposed to be meeting up. Are you going this way? Must be. Why were you guys meeting up? What doesn't have... Oh, this one's the one that's basically capped. You had gear to sell. Now I remember. This one is taking out, I think, wood and all sorts of shit to sell. What I want to do is I want to send back half of the people that have like just a basic gun or no weapon, and the rest of them, because I'm going memory. I'm going down to these two, then that one, and that, and then I don't think I can get around here. No, not really. I'll probably have to go all the way back across like here and then back around to there. Which one of these were sooner? Actually what I should do is, as soon as I've done that trade, because I need these people to get down to green, because I'll send the people with guns up to whichever one of these are more urgent. Cache. Alright, so that one's more urgent. So, oh, something died for rotting. A rice plant. You guys not harvesting? To be fair, half of them are out of there. Oh yeah, so I ended up having an energy drink. I don't have like a heap of surplus energy from it, and I didn't use it for the purpose of staying awake, but I did kind of want to bring a little bit more energy to my streams than I normally do. Like I kind of do voice the whole low energy, kind of like enjoy just being here kind of attitude, vibe, all that sort of stuff, but at the same time I wouldn't mind having a little bit more pep. Not too much. I don't want to scare away the people that aren't expecting pep. What is it? You're having a lazy night, Grim, huh? You be lurking, give yourself a chance to fall asleep, want to wake up early tomorrow. Well, you know what to do, Grim. I know for a fact probably 3 to 6 of my streams you've fallen asleep listening to me talking. So just put that on in the background and try to pay attention, because they'll put you asleep. I definitely know it will. Have I got steel just sitting out here? Why have I got steel out here? I do have a stockpile. Oh, shut up, Grim. Either way, Grim, I'm streaming until 2 a.m. our time, so I mean, you've got a few hours to fall asleep there, and if you are still awake, you can always come back and chat. I'm curious how I go with this, because like I always used to play RimWorld at this hour of night. Like this is the hour of night that I used to do stuff. However, over the last, I would say 7 months, I have been kind of like, it gets to 10 o'clock at night and I physically leave my computer, but then I'm still awake. Like most of the time, like I've tried hard to fight, you know, to go to sleep and wake up at appropriate times, but it's not happening. So I figure, why fight it? Can play games and chat with you guys while I stream for a few hours, and then maybe when I hop off, I'll be tired enough to just want to go to shower and go to sleep. That would be ideal. This means I've got stuff to do tomorrow. Oh, this guy's on his way out. Good, because I remember chemical interest. He had mining, and I was so keen for that. But I'm kind of glad that he's going home. And what colony are you from, mate? West Finfarnham. Okay. I'm already neutral. This might pop me into ally when he leaves because I think it's supposed to give me a boost of something. I don't know by how much. Also, I don't know what it is, but I'm totally fine up until I start streaming, and then all of a sudden my nose is like, hey, I'm blocked now. Like, okay, I need to breathe or pronounce words clearly. Where are you going? Roped. Why are you roping it though? What's wrong? Not seeing anything. Oh, that's getting tamed. Alright. They must have tamed it like right here. I'm just gonna blow my nose real quick. I just don't believe that this is gonna clear on its own. God only knows if that worked. I feel like every time I shower, because I've got nose piercings, I have to like take the time to clean them properly. And when I do that, obviously like I clean out my nose, I like blow my nose and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm doing like a shit job or something because I keep getting stuffy nose. Might just be in behind my sinuses or something. The other night was fantastic. I like got out a cup of like boiling water and dissolved some salt and like soaked my nose piercings and stuff in them. But obviously like flushed my sinuses too with the heat and the saltiness. And so I ended up like blowing my nose like crazy like a good hour afterwards. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I didn't think it was this bad. I think the difference is that since I've got my nose pierced, I don't blow my nose the same way anymore. Let's see, West Finfarnham has become very close and they now consider us an ally. Nice. So they're at 82, so over 75 hits you into the thing. So yeah, now I'm allies of everybody. 2 of them are really happy. How are these guys going? They're nearly there. I want to speed you guys up a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's on night. Yeah, it's night time. Oh, visitors. Oh, they already came over to trade. Nice. Why does it look like I have another person that's going out on a caravan? What is that about? Also, who out of you guys can do good socials? You get a 7. Oh, that's an 11. Nina's okay. There we go. Seahorse, you'll be the one. So click straight off it. What are you doing? You're doing a caravan to where? Are you taking extra wood or something? Wood, wool. I don't know where she's going. It's going to be real interesting. I've got my glasses on and they're just being like as uncomfortable as physically possible. I like how they all like their little beds. I don't want to put a bed in here per se, but I actually do wonder if that's too warm in there for them. Let's see. You got food and stuff. You got medicine. My God. I could sell this sort of stuff. It's not like I'm using it. Good money, but you have like fuck bugger all. You got like 5. Like 150. Pretty sure that we're needing as much steel as possible. Mine's 17. I think that's costing me 17 bucks. I do have a good gun. I do want to allocate out some of the good guns. Let's see. Yeah, look, that should be fine. I want to grow cloth sometime soon as well. Look, I don't think I've got the cash for that, so let's see if I just don't get that. You can give me 4 bucks. Yeah, so in here, my only question was what temperature is it? It's 38 and outdoors is that. I would be better off putting this air I know that the air conditioner pumps in here and warms it up during, what you call it, during winter, but I'm guessing if I hold this open, now it's an open room. If I hold this door and this door open as well, right? Is this now, because it's outdoors? It's indoors still, but it went down by 10 degrees. Okay. So it could still incite, what you call it, heat stroke, potentially. But not as bad as it was. It's almost down to equal. 26 to 20. And where does she just go? Oh, you guys are finally met up. Okay, so what I want. You guys have like half. Okay, hold up. I'll take all the gunners that I can carry, I guess. A lot of these guys have other types of weapons. I don't know how many though that battle has, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 people with guns. It's not too bad at the moment. I do want to take some animals. I might maybe take the calves and foals and stuff. See what happens with this. Where are these? These are all little ones. Yeah, okay. Should be pushing it. I don't want to take any of this stuff. I didn't want to take any of the silver and stuff either, realistically, but I might, just in case they run into anything, I might potentially want to buy something off. I'll take 1,000 with me. I think for the most part I was going to sell off what I could and then go with that. If I run into somebody and they've got gold, I mean not gold, fucking steel, I'll just take that. Now you guys are going to need food as well. You're going to need a bit of food actually for this trip. I'm going to say about 30 of that. I don't think we're going to need much in the way of kibble. I think the other group's going to need that more. Who's going to sell that? I'm going to need the medical stuff though, mostly. Let's see. Take 30 of that as well, because this lot's the one that's going into battle. I'll see if I can take some of the other people as well. Take this even, that hasn't even clocked on that it's literally got anything yet. I may not even need that many animals, honestly. Let's take 300. That's 0.9 of a day. No, that's right. I need the animals for the encampment in case they've got like something I want to take home. Okay, let's see. Still barely even a day. Probably take 150 of this. 8 days food, and I'll give you some of the kibble. That should bump it up a bit. Maybe a bit more. The other group's gonna have more of these. They're gonna get shitty about it anyway, aren't they? Oh, damn, that changed it a fair bit. Alright, well that's probably enough. This group, I believe 3,000 animals is going to be more than enough. I don't think any of them even have steel on them yet. I'm pretty sure I sent that caravan home last time. So even like what they've got, when they sell stuff, they should have enough. I could probably take an extra... Oh, shit, I don't want that many. I'll just take maybe just a couple. I just want the 2. Just to take it up enough, you know? Alright. They'll do it. So I don't know if I've got enough kind of armored people for this, but we'll see. You could go back to there. How many are at that stash? 13. I think it's going to be real close. How many did it take? So 5. Yeah, pretty fucking close. I probably should have grabbed just a couple of extra people. I might just quickly do that. I was supposed to grab a couple of these people that have like the swords, because I think they would do alright in a fight. Just about 3 people would do it. Just enough to tip it over the edge and or potentially have somebody heal. I don't want you to take anything else. You can accept that. Now, this main group, in my way. You can start moving down there, because what I'm going to need, you rest for a second. And you two, merge. Now you can go for it. There we go. That should be enough. I didn't want this many people to be going this way, but I know that they're carrying a lot at the moment. I probably could have sent like 2 extra people home or with them. Probably would have been better. But it'll be fine. Where are you going, Lumi? What is your caravan about? Very curious. Not really sure. Let's see, what kind of wildlife we got? We got a warg. Needs to die. Anybody? Yeah, you got a gun. Should be able to do stuff. Let's see. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Dodsworth. Pretty sure you were kind of equal, weren't you? You're not, but... Oh, God. Look, I'll grab you a weapon. You're probably going to have a shit about it because it'll be like melee person has blah. But I do get it. I do need a hunter with a weapon. Jesus Christ. Legendary? He's not that good of a shot, but alright. Whatever. Alright, blight on the corn plants. Where is it? Down here. Radio. Well, this sort, they can turn off and that will die. This is why I wanted it all separated. They could do their best with this. Right now, I don't want this to be getting resown. Save that. That'll help. 2 outside 29. I still have a lot of animals in here. Where's this thing? They actually are pretty good. The nutrition stockpile is quite high. I don't think it's counting this. Or this. I wouldn't have imagined that the trees and stuff were enough for this, but I guess like a lot of these birds, like God only knows what they're actually eating. They eat. Yeah, how's her caravan going? She's got all of her pack animals. She's sleeping. How's the gear? She's just got to pack some kibble to go. By the look of it? No. Oh, she's got to pack all the other shit to go, sorry. Might take her a while. Might honestly throw her into group 2. What else does she do? She does plants and shit. Let's send somebody that doesn't do plants. Plants or animals, realistically. Like you do medical and all these other things. Mining, shooting. You can go to the caravan. It'll definitely help Lumi to have some help. Yeah, so because I've got all these turrets, I keep getting blackouts and stuff like that. I do not have enough electricity to like fund it. However, I should be able to make a few things around the map. This side seems to be fine. Even though I've got like, you know, cooking and all sorts on this side, it still seems to be fine. It's mostly, yeah, on this side and the other one. I think that's to do with the fact that I don't have any of those sunlights. This side has a lot of sunlights, and this side has them too, and so does the top one. This one has some. Not a lot, but yeah. I sort of do want... Actually, I might... All my animals away, so I may as well harvest that. I'll throw this jumper on. Starting to get a chill. See what I can do. There we go. Super ultra fluffy jumper. It's so heavy duty. Like, I try to keep it as like clean as possible by not wearing it outside unless I absolutely have to. That looks like a cougar. Yeah, there's a whole heap of things I try to do for this jumper because it's so huge and heavy. I don't really like the concept of having to like wash it up and deal with that. It's a load on its own. I thought Nick might have been getting that cougar, but they're not. They are still building stuff, hey? Oh, this one's ready to go. That's awesome. So I've got another solar panel. Be good if these worked a little bit better, but they're really not really doing much. At least they're hunting that. And we got a tribe coming through, apparently. Yeah. I'd say probably the next ones I'd like worked on is maybe down here. This has got 2 components. That's 3. It's 55s left. These are a little less work, but they require less components. But allow 2 of these to go. Actually, 3. Fuck it. Because if I bring back enough steel... I know I brought back some steel. God, you can see all the waviness of summer in here. Not even summer yet, it's spring, jeez. Oh, I'm somewhere. Get some steel. A good amount of steel. Guys, happen to buy wood. You're not going to buy all the wood, but that is going to allow me to send some people home. Components. I don't need any other stuff, realistically. Maybe a psychic shock lance, that could be useful. You don't buy eggs either, do you? Alright, well, 3,000 is too much for this colony that has only about 1,000 to spare. Let's take this down. Even that's too much. Down to that. Take this up to like a 9. A little too high. 7. Yeah, that's getting pretty close. It's literally the slowest possible way to do it. Rightio. That. Very close. There we go. Alright. Accept that. Now, what I want to do, I want to split you guys. Send some of you home because I don't need to be carrying that much. So what I want, I might take home some of these pacifists. Actually, you know what I should do? I'll take like a couple of the pacifists, but I'll also take like a couple of the people that have the weapons as well. And I'll see if I can chuck a couple more people with weapons at that other group. I don't want to get too low on the weight. They have got a lot of wood on them still. Maybe one less? Yeah, it's still at 3,000. That's about where I'd like them to be for traveling around. So, I don't want to take any people, any animals. What I want to do is just, well, I might have to. That and that. See if I can't take that. If somebody had that, that would be so great in battle. Alright, so I can't take that, so... You're literally a 24. You don't have any weapons. I could just send, like, the group of pacifists home, honestly. Knock the pacifists off. Got you. I've got you. I was going to grab one of you guys, because you carry a fair bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably grab one of these little animals. That was actually very close before. I may have only needed to grab one more person by the look of it. No, probably 2. Because there was 50. Take Bren, he can't carry much. I didn't want to take like another person, but sure. That's still just slightly under. I reckon I could probably leave something with them because they're not taking food or anything. I'm probably like shooting myself in the foot for later with bartering. I don't know. I guess we leave the one person behind and I take an animal. Maybe a lighter weight animal. Oh, this is one that does like fucking 40 right here. Right here. Leave you behind then if that's the case. Oh, no. Such a small amount. I can leave some of the steel with them. Take this back by like that. Very close. There we go. Alright. They'll do it. They can leave some of the steel with the group and the rest of these guys can head home. Or I guess you guys are supposed to be heading home, but you're actually going to group up with this lot. Probably here. Now you can go and trade with them. I don't want to take anybody else away from this group because they're already small and light enough. Yeah. See, you're going that way. You've turned around. I want you to go that way. And this group needs you to go that way. There we go. I'm glad I noticed that before I hit play. Last thing I want is to turn around the group that's like halfway up there. Okay, this blight will, these will rot away on their own. If not, they'll die because they're indoors and as far as I can tell, the animals can probably get in here. Most of them can. I think if I open this out, I think most of these animals will eat this. I would imagine. Already trading again. You got other components as well. I'm going to need those. Steel. Yes. Oh, that's a good amount of steel. Love to take these, but I really need to save the money. Okay, that's good. You got a couple of psychic shock lances. Sweet Jesus. I wish that wasn't like 500. I'll see what I can do. I still want to go past a few traders. We'll take a couple of these. I need them to at least stop my people from being stupid. What about grabbing a telescope? My people got enough telescopes. Let's see, I've just got to cap this up to their 500 or so. Down to 20. Down to 10. Ooh, very close. Alright, there we go. I'll do it. Now you can go and trade with them. I want you to go all the way up, honestly. I want you to go and say hello to this guy. Even though I could, like, see these two, I initially was going to split off that big group and send, like, half of them that way and stuff. Eventually, I'd love to get down here. One day, I will have, like, I can't obviously go because of this part here to that one, but I will eventually get to go down to these parts once I've got a lot more resources and do really, really big caravans and stuff. Actually, don't know if I went to these places. Did it say last time? I don't know. Show me the place. They'll restock. I must have gone to the top ones first. Did I go all the way up to the top? Yeah, I did. Cool. Well, that'd be fine. And my animals should be able to get in here and eat most of these. By not replanting them or whatever, they'll just eat anything that's in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my deer and stuff. Oh, there's a little tiny deer. Oh my god, it's got spots. Look at it. Pretty cute. I've never seen them have like a fawn. Where's that Caravans run out of food? That's fine. They'll be... Actually, that is kind of a problem because I was sending them up there. I was going to be sending them home, but the only thing I could do is send like one person home or something, or send out a couple of people to meet them. How are these guys going for their caravan? Or not? Okay, we've got components. Steel. Steel is a big ticket item for me, honestly. I'm always buying steel off people. It's something I knew from previous games was going to be important really early on, was going to be steel. And so I made a point of, I think, trying to get some early. And it did sort of help. That's a good amount. Oh, whoops. Well, that would have pissed them off a little bit. Kind of like robbing them at that point, honestly. I don't know if they gave me all the money or not. I guess what it is I don't get the full amount for the goods that I traded, I suppose. Let people go on. They're almost up here. By the time they get in and hopefully do their thing, I'm not sure what the quest was. Unknown threat. Could be anything. But the skill trainers and the advanced component would be worth it. I wish they'd give me more than one for that. Like 13 tribes people I'm not too keen about, but by the time these two meet up, it won't be that much of an issue. Okay, what have we got in here? A lot of wild boar. Let's get all these harvested. Yeah. My components done. Steel done. It's a good amount of steel. That's a really good amount. Already traded out all the heavy stuff. You've got another psychic shock lance. It's a shame none of them are interested in the eggs. I'm not entirely... Oh, that's right. They were ones that were frozen. Why, I'd love to buy these out from them. I really would. But I have to be mindful of what I can and can't afford. Okay. I'm going to lose a bit of money on this to get that much steel. I'm not too mad about it though, honestly. Also wondering if I dump this much rice on them. Should be able to... Yeah, I thought so. I'm like, I should be able to deal, and that gives me a bit of money. Not much, but something. Alright, except that I can take